Hey guys, so so here's an imaging to know about tonight's on AEW Dynamite. So I like to a part of AEW Dynamite. It was a really good show. So to get one enough advocates, all my enough advocates is below right here on my screen. So I haven't been posting on my second channel just yet, and I will keep you guys update on that. So to get two separate ways and so much more. So let's start with a first off tonight's of Dynamite. I'll go with 8 with our 9. That was a good show. So Kevin Knight goes 1-1 against Master Sicker Freeman, MCF, and TNT Championship be all aligned. After last time in Athens, Kevin Knight on your friend career category on Dynamite April 15th on MCF lost to WN on Dynamite April 15th. So I wasn't after a quick player package. It's only what happened on last week's. So after we went live into the area for MCF entrance for his Albany TNT title bout against Kevin Knight. So I wasn't after some long endorsing that included a hang battle for MCF, the mascot. On the way, he kicked Kevin Knight into the gut and took him outside of the ring to start inflicting as much damage as possible by ramming him into the steel steps. It was until MCF Nelson comes into his masters playing mind games and trying to play it cool, so it was fun to see him play in incredible forces of himself who wasted no time. These are two of the young top stars who could carry AEW for several years to come. So City then locked up the horns and felt like what could be the start of a long-term feud that AEW can go back to multiple times. So I meant to set the big surprise of nobody. This was a very physical encounter. Kevin Knight brought the exciting top moments with his office in MCF, got a lot of booze with his Nelson Hill tactic. This was a great start to set the show and build on your Boston encounter back into March. Kevin Knight has begun his on a insert knee after being pushed off. Also, this was at the top rope, and so the former world champion, I think he's been focusing all of his attacks on that leg. So And too, when I got my leg, it's just like this right here on my leg. Um, MCF tied to his seating with his diamond ring, and but Kevin Knight beat him to the punch with a low blow and roll up and to get to the win. MCF continued his associate after the bill into Darby Allin. It was learning from levels like Sting and hit him with a scoring death drop. I like that when Darby Allin's been using Sting's scoring death drop. It's pretty neat. So, in this match, Kevin Knight. So, I wasn't even whether you are one of those people who is not a fan of MCF. I think you have to admit he is good what he does. I think he knows also the little things to do to get extra healing between the big moments. Here, Kevin Knight has gotten better with his sudden he takes more time to fill the big spots, which it helps make any match feel more competitive and then just rushing from a move to move. Kevin Knight springboard the clotheslines was shot from to the perfect angle. So let me see. I remember when I think he's ate nobody and still grabbed one of our ringside cameras to get a close-up look at Kevin Knight. So I mean at last dude is a bit pink that about saving Kevin Knight, but he got scared of MCF. And was incredible. I love MCF, the funniest dude ever, the best ever. Awesome opening match. I really liked it. I did like a color from MCF. I did one has many times has you want MCF, but Kevin Knight will cast you. And just at the promo when MCF said before. So MCF still wants an AEW World title shot, but Darby Allin has a different opponent in mind of Kevin Knight. So I think other people turning on Darby Allin already that was quick. I just feel the service is so big, this little wrestling, it doesn't even carry it. Please stop saying AEW is the best wrestler when your champion can even wrestle. I get what does WN means, but put something else online. He already beat MCF before for the World Championship. What else does he want of Heyman Adam Page and Bully to signs for the World Championship. And Kevin Knight needs to get it 2 belts. Sounds nice to me. So, into it, W. Adams says to MCF, he says, no. So, you gave Kevin Knight a shot of the World Championship. That's what he said before. So, Daniel Big Bad Boy King has something to say ahead of his AEW World Title match against WM later tonight. Daniel Silk was the opening name of that song during WM and Boy's previous announcement. So, and he says, after whoever wins in tonight, our main event between AEW World Champion and WM Bobby King will face Kevin Knight was at the title from next week. I like to see a return of the House of Black. Honestly, I'm not sure when Sonny Hart fits in and she is sort of doing her own thing with Sky Blue now. I think at last a Black and Boy King is back together very soon. I smell a hair tone from Boy King is coming. So I think he might continue. So here's the next match. We have Bowling Balls against Emily Say A Right E and Soren Blade. At it last time in full absence, Bowling Balls has undefeated takeover in Minnesota on the closing April 8th. Sammy Halo and Alex Mansell were in Athens against Emily Sane and Sonya Blade, and 2 pro wrestlers from the Indies scene. Even this was little more than had an exclusive gave Sammy Halo and Alex Mansell a result to win, so all team didn't get a singles set of offense before they were beating in under 2 minutes. So whenever you ever want to show someone it was like the scores masses, and it makes it just one. It was the process of the award, but giving the Bowling Balls more win time is no a bad thing. So, and the winner of this match, the Bowling Balls. So, W and to bring awful Kevin Knight a title shot for next week whenever he survives Bowling King tonight. After of winning Piquet it sounded like she was either sick. So I've been watching this video in this clip of her, and she was either sick or lost her voice in doing a backstage interview. So I've seen this clip of Renee Paquette when I just watched. This is not sounding good for Renee Paquette. So might needs stay home the rest of her and be sick or and be losing her voice, I think. Anya Blake had a quite gear and a very cool look. So here's a nice match. We have Cassius Okada against Ace Austin, a national championship. I did last time in 4 asses. Cassius Okada lost to the Young Bucks. In Dynasty, Ace Austin lost to Simba on the Collision March 28th. In 2 minutes, Cassius Okada was getting a nice reaction for his entrance into with Don Callis came out to salute him for his match against Ace Austin for a national title. And this was the biggest opportunity Ace Austin has had since coming to AEW and deposit losing most of his matches on AEW TV. I think he has been winning most of his always at waves. And just a Waymaker calling him and stomp him into the match right away. He had a Sasuke height and power and also, and he made so Austin knew it. And yes, it wasn't 78 Dave against Glass's expression, but it was close. Austin was funny, so physical, and underdog, but he did a good job losing his office to make himself look a potential threat at times. After how it was the ending of this match, it was a forgotten because AEW is not about to save a title a few weeks before. After is said to be on your feet at a pay-per-view in a long-running storylines, and that is finally going to move forward. After when Kazuchika and Koski decided this feud has been way too long to take the belt away from it, but so predictable ending didn't stop them. Other from putting on a team show for the crowd. Also after hitting a foam stone, a kind of finisher Austin off with his miracle clothesline to retain his title. And the winner in this match, Cassius Okada. After the spotted toxic tinkler has grown into the one of the most entertaining people and AEW whole backstage promo was quick, but it was great. After of Austin springboard leg drop was look great. And he ran Castle the Cutter, Brain Party is never going to stop. Brain funny, he can be a good babyface, but he feels much more announcement as a heel. I like that a drop kick from Castle the Cutter was nasty. So here's the next match. We have tag team match. So we have Cave and Cobb against OPC and Vince. I think last time info asks OPC Vince and Mark Davis on your fighting team DK at all weights. Number 6, Kazin and Cobb lost to FTR at AEW Dynasty. We also had a player with the dead bottles. He appears to have taken them with him up on you to bring Awful to turn him into a more dangerous competitor. After for the first time on Dynamite, Adam Copeland and Christian Cage to team up for a tag match against Rocky Ramone and Trent Boyer. FTR came out to us from the ringside, along with Jockey Halfway, Sonic's the commentary team. Cage and Rocky Ramone started with a party, stranger opening squashes before Adam Copeland attacking for a double team spot. I also to the combinations show up into the crowd and got into a fight with FTR and Jockey Halfway while OPC fans had Cage on defense. I just said CX8OS is in the middle and tested some editing in this bout, but set the four guys into the ring and didn't really need it to make it a fun match. OPC fans is a great tag team and the skills of Cobb and Cage have been documented for the past few decades, so they found their groove quickly. Agent of Cage seemed to do most of the heavy lifting into the ring, while Copeland survives has a hot tag to Trent, ended up taking to the pin for his team after a spirit from Adam Copeland. And the winner in this match, Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. So, speaking of them, I think we have a double or 19 stipulation onto the table, so stakes are at an all-time high to Adam Copeland and Christian Cage set the match. So I think I can't wait for when the Young Bucks get put back into this story, because AEW All In Wembley is the place for AEW versus us TLC match with FTR and Adam Corbin and Christian Cage is the Young Bucks versus AEW Broadcasting Championships. I think. So I like the assessment between Tinkler. I am imaging and you are nothing. AEW Women's World Champion Tinkler and Scott Blue isn't created by the bowling boards. So Scott Blue was a great talented female pro wrestler. Why did think Scott Blue has paved for a second? Okay, this does not make any sense for Scott Blue. So it might be look like paves for a second. It was hilarious. Every time Tinker speaks, I become a bigger fan of her. So I haven't met her just yet. I might meet her sometime when I go to live masses or live events. I haven't met Tinker or Sky Blue or Sony Hart. So Angela Tinker seems to have a little space blade in her. I think she might. So let me see. I heard what Adam Corbin and Christian Cage said about I Quit. So Adam Corbin and Christian Cage gave FTR a sneak peek at what they can accept at AEW Dynamite on Sunday, May 24th. So I might go with Adam Corbin and Christian Cage again. I might vote for him again. I can't wait to see Cope and Christian win the AEW Tag Team titles. So what do you guys think of your jobs about this match? So moving on. I just said the video package for Sports Chicken was very cool. Andrew Taz said it's about sunglasses with starting on his point wide, and that is why he didn't have them on for once. He's been wearing them all the time. In case had a brace on his forearms. So here's the next match. So we have Making Bang to team up with Lennon Cross, taking on against Chris Jericho, Carly Sia, and Women's Tag Team Championships. And last time info asks, also joining a message on your friend Hannah and Mary Ward, and Jenny Dusty, Chris Jericho, and a Carly Sia on your friend 2 local talents all occurring April 16th. After Chris Jericho and Carly Sia had their biggest match since becoming a team when they signed Bang Bang and Atlanta Cross was the tag titles. After Cody Celia got started for whole team, as he was giving up the most of the whole size, and it is about seeing it allowed her to fall into the role of an underdog against her much stronger opponents, and this allowed questioning to play the heavy hitter wins a time was right for the tag to question wasn't going to stop a Coliseum from sitting with hope about if it was a candlestick. I was at one point and was lead to a breakdown and comments between the dinosaurs. And this was a hard-fought match, but it felt like they were missing something. It's hard to pinpoint what it was. It might have recipes that did not allow for much something, but all four competitors let's still put in some good work. I just said the fight went back and forth, but much like so nothing talk about this outcome felt set in the stone before the belt won. And then Cross making Bank retain the titles by pinning Coliseum and winner on this match, making Bang and then Cross. Coliseum playing a babyface who is likely going to turn heel very soon has been. This was interesting to watch. It's still not clear where she will be as good as a heel yet. I think it looked like Chris Jericho was supposed to cut a double simplex with a double neckbreaker, but she lost her point on the way down. I just think table hurricane is one of the most difficult moves in the business for stuff that makes no sense. So, and next match I have Bruce goes 1-on-1 against Steven F-U-E-N-T-E. And last check in for Athens, Bruce has undefeated Adam Priest on AJ on the Collision April 22nd. Bruce had a match this week against a local talent named Steven F-U-E-N-T-E. Onion Buckle passes his opponent right into the mouth. It's split a second before the bell rang. Onion set a former all-race Mo Sapien has destroyed his opponent at the ringside before bringing him back into the ring. This was more of a one-way into a wrestling match, and which can also be fun sometimes. Also has suspended rules pick up an easy squash win over a young man who was hopefully paid for his strike, and he had a so in the winner on this match is Bruce. So this is our main event tonight. So we have Darby Allin goes 1-on-1 against Brody King, men's world heavyweight championship. After last time in 4 asses, Darby Allin on your friend tomorrow December on Dynamite April 22nd. Brody King has on your friend where it was on Dynamite April 22nd. On the the third week in a row, we got 8 men's world title belt on Dynamite versus Darby Allin. This time has his son was Brody King for this week's. And they met to shake their hands. So this was shaking hands into the middle of the ring before Darby Allin went at King to hit a drop kick. The powerhouse kindly recovered and started towards the champion around like it was nothing. So these two have never had a slow medical wrestling match, and this time was no different. They went from 0 minus 60, namely it did not slow down. After both men speak the same language of Boston Soldier are always anything. Darby Allin had a lot of his mental high risk stuff, and Brody King did a great job to also protesting him from adjusted one of the reasons they worked so well together is how much their styles complement in each other. Also after 8 blue big spots outside the ring, Darby Allin managed to retain his title claim by paying Brody King into Kevin Knight looked on from the crowd. As the champion is also so is over some respect after it was over. So in the winner of this match, Darby Allin. So as we saw tonight, it was tomorrow show. Wasn't it a backstage promo for the OPPS or back with Kate Sabana. After the away, Darby Allin bounces off King when he went for his gun dive was wow. It looked like their heads collide and King substituted it blocking the intercepted this camera. And Darby Allin was turning out onto the ring and he hit a camera onto the way down. I say about cameraman. So that's all we have for this week's. So this was the final word. So this week's Dynamite felt like a great mix of 4 assets in storylines department as we head into the build up for AEW Double or Nothing on May 24th. So we have 2 Scottish matches, all no good idea, but the rest of the show made up for it with full retaining titles bouts in some all-incredible moments. I like this part in this story with where Osprey is a dead Wallace has taken a turn and it's going to be this was interesting to see how it all plays out. I just think the standout match from the week was MCF against Kelly Knight. That is a Cabernet AEW means to from time to time because they work so well together into probably next week's. So that's all we have for this week's. So let me see couple of things here. I think let me see. Andrew Boltman crashed hard on top of the announce desk. Bowling King almost took out one of your carry man by throwing Darby Allin outside the ring. Andrew fit the solid force of Bowling King took out a opponent of the barricade. Do you hear the TSUD of Bowling King hitting the connect floor? And still wait a bottle win for Darby Allin. So it's amazing these two men could even stand. So that's all we have for this week's. So that's all we're done with that for Dynamite. I was thinking about Robert Stone could say it's not a bad thing. And the sheet is up for a grabs. Who's taking it? The CW Sports. This is what's a good idea to have. I think. So we need to bring Mike and Yusuke back soon. And we haven't seen him since. Oh yeah, I've been posting this about AJ Styles from last night was phenomenal. Yeah, I've been posting that a long time ago. Let me see some more things on my notes for this week's. I see a second fight too with 99 Heart with Sweet in Whips, and we want the smoke. Was it all gas, no brakes? Was it maintenance of Dallas's wrestling? So let me take a look at this page a minute. So this is what it looks like at Dallas's wrestling. So his second fight too with Nightheart, the Queens of Hearts of 90 in second fight too of a dozens. And that's Boy Lee sitting on top on the ropes. Um, Let me see a couple of things here for this week's. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna look it up. Boy Lee. Some of these. So, Boy Lee Siddle, also known as 14 years old, has up only this year, 2026, having to celebrate his birthday on January 17th. And he is in the pro wrestler who recorded one of his singles debut in April 2026 at the age of 14. So that's a good age for Boy Suno. Has 14 years old. He was a new wrestler status. He made his singles debut in April, appearing on CCW Wrestling. I was thinking about Boy Lee, the power of his son. Is now a pro wrestler now. Out late, Boy Lee. Made me happy for his son. Part Boy Lee's legacy has late Boy Lee. Part his legacy. Let me see. I see Triple H striking Dan Hassens at WrestleMania 42 Intimates with a little Hassens. That's pretty neat. So, House of Sam Duggan turned this out about 4 hours. This was great to see my friend Hogan also in his Netflix special. He wasn't a friend, a special guy, and was a main part of things like WWE worldwide. I probably to call him brother. So let me see. And you want to see this part? The same part of Sam Duggan took this out a long time ago. So this is Sam Duggan of the LA of Hulk Hogan has Reno has Terry Ebola up late to the years. So rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, Terry Ebola. So almost getting done in this episode I've been watching on Netflix myself. So I got 2 more episodes left and I'll be done with that. I haven't watched last night. I've been missing 2 left. So I'm going to watch that sometime. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I got 2 episodes left on that. Let me see. Yet Ricky Starks is heading to SmackDown this coming Friday in his debut. So, what's next for him for his new satchel? This was about 4 years ago today. I was released from WWE. Since then, I have wrestled for Impact, wrestled for AEW and UPSC Indies, won Matt Cardona in a TV show, wrestled in multiple counties, endorsement, CCW Wrestling, wrestled in a dead match, and Grace, Circle of Blood, of Whole. I see something. Okay, send this map of FalfordSelect.com. It says, a source is told that I spoke to Falford Select has claimed that CM Area believes Santos Cristobal was coming on board last year before resigning with WWE. And we are told that WWE Cody is not permanently him to lose a performance center to rehab his surgery. Okay. Lacey Wayne Patterson Hope Puncher struck pencil ahead of her NXT in Wayne debut. That's pretty neat, I think. Let me see. Here's Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Ghetto. Oh yeah, I've been posting about has Alexa Bliss confirms that a dog Alexa is going to retire because agency has been done with many years for a dark side with has a late as has Bray Wyatt. For a dog Alexa is now going to retire. And this might wait, hold on. Thank you so much for sharing your videos with anyone and happy birthday. Also sorry to hear that they have been courting to bring back. So bring back the goddess already. So that's what I'm thinking. So I know what I will see this going forward. I just hope see from this face gimmick, and I'm tired of it. Elizabeth has a heel turn in title one. Was it matter WWE to not do a storyline with Doc, Alexa in Wyatt 6? I mean, it's just so hard. It says, no, we need a new more. to find the voice of Dog Alexa play very soon. I told you she might return to Dog Alexa soon. So, this I posted this a long time ago. So, if you want to help me out, I've been posting this YouTube video a long time ago with a dark side of has Alexa. So I want you guys help me give me thumbs up for that one too. Will you give it sense? I'll be on Sister Abigail where it continues to be the one of defending it. I think to the past. Whenever Triple H were to leave the WWE tomorrow, whoever you want has the head of collective team might be. I think. And there's only one option, and his name is Paul Heyman. Might be a one next. His collective team, I think. So only man who could do a good job with Paul Heyman. So that's what you see when Paul Heyman's gonna do next for this collective team talks. So Undertaker he's doing numbers in AAA. There's a replay wrestling. So I've been hearing about Kamala is coming back to WWE very soon. That's what I've been hearing about this rumor about her. So that's what I've been thinking. So it might be back anytime into Backlash into May 9th when she comes back. And we haven't seen her since AEW. Then let me see. So this is an old-fashioned, long time ago, famous type of vision. Now got Miss Bliss, Nikki Butter, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Natalia. And so one woman might be her, Kamala. So she's coming back into next month or so. And we haven't seen her since AEW has Kamala. So that's all we have for this week's. I haven't heard the news. I think Shane McMahon. These guys would be a great way of with both co-cognitive ritual. Can you imagine this type of team up? My bombing off onto the roof. I'll say about Eric Busoff might be. So that's what I'm thinking. let me see. It's not them releasing Trey Mysterio and then cutting her back for an over match. So just to release Trey Mysterio, let's least just cutting her back for over match. Just a big mistake since she was getting released. That's a big mistake. Joe is so hittable, I can't see why she's gone. Trey Mysterio is not released from WWE at all. So that's a big mistake from WWE. So, really guess thoughts of this. So I'm gonna see you guys in just comments what do you guys think about this. I was surprised Trey Mysterio is not getting released from WWE at all. I was surprised she is back. So I just saw Blaze, I think. I'm surprised she was involved. Trey Mysterio. So I think she's back into the public company. So I don't know what's going to happen. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'll have this up here a minute. Trey Mysterio has departed with WWE. Now she's back. I want to know what's happened. So I wasn't on a weekend off working for WWE. I went back to Olympic Wrestling. I want to go at was price was $35,000 to try to go back to WWE that on Monday, and they moved me up to Raw so till me they had to let me go. I want behind your back. So what's just I'll say about not me. Dang, so one in NXT and he got sent to Evolve again. I was surprised. Let me see. Give me 1 second here, guys. A lot of people in NXT are now questioning the purpose of giving NXT once it believes a season 1 winner, Trey Mysterio. So that's all we have for this week's. So let's go to live poll goals for all that we have for today. So we have 75% winner liked it tonight on AEW Dynamite. We got 8% is alright, and 70% didn't like it. So let's go to all my Twitter poll goals. So we have 3% will like it, and 3% is alright. So I hope you guys have it rest on. Have a great Wednesday. So next time when I go live on Friday for Friday SmackDown is so much more. So I hope you guys have a restful Wednesday. And I'll see you guys when I go on live stream on this coming Friday for Friday SmackDown this coming Friday. So you get my schedule, Spotify, Octopi, Spotify Radio, and podcast anything is so much more. So I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, have a great night, and I'll second this time. I'll see you on Friday for SmackDown. I'll second this time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.